and make it to the quarterfinals. You see SIG Strasbourg taking on Rytas tonight, and then tomorrow Lenovo Tenerife are taking on Falco Sambote. Well, the fans in prime position tonight, getting ready, getting their seats, getting to the concession stand to get ready for tonight's game, and it will be a good one. I can promise you that. SIG Strasbourg at 2-1 in Group L behind Lenovo Tenerife, and Rytas Vilnius at 1-2. And you can see Falco Sambote 0-3. Lenovo Tenerife right up at the top at 3-1, and looking good bets to advance to the quarterfinals. You need that top two spot to move on, and it really is a case of it's a battle of survival, really. I mean, you're not going to win the title tonight. You're not going to win the title in the round of 16. It's all about moving on in the competition. So for Rytas Vilnius, as they go after that big win, they need tonight Normantas, Margaris Normantas, Jarvis Williams, Gizes Radzaviches, Lucas Zuleskis, Mendogas Girgionis, Tanner Lesnar, Ivan Bua, all on that roster. And we'll give a look also at SIG Strasbourg, who will not have Janis Moran once again. They will not have Jaromir Bohacic, both out with injuries, as well as John Robertson. So Lassie Tuovi will have Jordan Howard, Leo Cavalier, Ike Udino, Cam Taylor, DeAndre Lansdowne, Matt Mitchell, Ilian Pietrus, Hugo Minig, Lucas Vara, Jean-Baptiste Mai, and Gaylor Courier. So Janis Moran still injured from the game in which he played against Falco Sambote in Hungary, when he had 9 points, played almost 20 minutes, and just not able to make it back yet. And pretty typical, really. I mean, sometimes you take a knock, it takes a while to recover, and it's a long season. So we will see the debut tonight of Jordan Howard in the Basketball Champions League for SIG Strasbourg. But right now, we're going to take a look at the visitors. And Rytas Vilnius, who knows, some of these players probably getting some confidence from having played for Lithuania during the last window, the European qualifiers, including that man right there, Normantas. They played for Lithuania in the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Radzaviches played as well. That man did as well. Mendogas Girgionis. Ivan Bua, the big center from Croatia. Number 44, Speedy Space. 51, Captain Arnas Butkevicius. And Butkevicius as well is, you know, you got 4 primetime players, probably, well, certainly players that played a lot of minutes in the European qualifiers. And also Gages Jabinas was there as an assistant coach. So they were able to kind of switch off and focus on the national team, and now they are back and ready to rumble for this Rytas Vilnius team. So for SIG Strasbourg tonight, without some pretty key components, you have to say Bohacic, very important player, Janis Moran, very important player, and John Robertson, very important player. But it's a good team. I mean, they've got a good squad, and squad depth over the course of the season is put to the test. They've been able to bring in Howard. They've reinforced the team with Howard, Leo Cavalier also in the game tonight. Obviously, a linchpin in this team is Cavalier and Ike Udino. I mean, all 3 of these guys will play big minutes tonight. Cam Taylor will as well, so you can understand, I think, the confidence, probably, as DeAndre Lansdowne comes out. He has just been sensational for the SIG team this year. Lassie Tuovi confident, but also fully cognizant of the challenges of winning in this competition. I mean, there's nothing that is given to you. You got to take it. Matt Mitchell. You almost wonder, really, if they could even hurry back one of those players. This is Ilian Pietrus. And maybe they feel like they can win without him tonight. Yanis Moran. Again, it is a long season. There's Vada, of course. Lassie Tuovi is going to be the head coach of Finland's national team. So no surprise to see Vada there. And, of course, Jean-Baptiste Mai coming out. And so Correa comes out as well. And Tuovi, who has just fit seamlessly into the role of head coach of this team in his second full season at the helm. And for my money, I was going to say Jean-Baptiste Mai could be the most improved player for this SIG Strasbourg team. So keep an eye on him tonight. How about this? Wojciech Liszka from Poland, Karen Baki from Turkey, and Zdinko there on the right, coming in from Slovakia. They are the referees for tonight's game. Normantis, Radzavshis, Lesnar, Bua, and Speedy Smith in the starting five for Coach Giedrius Zevenis. And Howard, Udino, Taylor, Mitchell, and Mai in the starting five for SIG Strasbourg. And there's Lassie Tuovi again, and he was away during the last window as well with Finland, as they had a very productive window as they attempt to make it back to the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will be played in Indonesia, which will be played in Japan, and also the Philippines next year.
Whoever it is, if you have to go there, be tough. Everybody else, we would solo on the post. Leisner, we don't need a help. Buba, 20. First play, 2 up like this. Jordan, bring it here. Throw it to Ike. Jibe goes this way. Fake handoff. Jordan, get it back and put it inside to Matt. After that, Ike will wheel you here. Jibe will cut, can move on the weak side. So pass back inside to Matt, face up, and he cannot guard you. Attack him. Let's go! 1, 2, 3.
So no Karen Jauskas tonight for Rytas Vilnius. That is a big absence. And of course, as you see the Ukraine flag that comes out to mid-court, tonight there will be a minute of applause right here at tip-off as a sign of solidarity for the country, the men and the women in the Ukraine. So very obviously everybody is aware of what is going on in the world right now. Very difficult hard, tragic moments being experienced by Ukrainians, and our thoughts and prayers are with everybody that is enduring that very difficult situation. But there will be a minute of applause to show solidarity for the people, the men and women of Ukraine.
Condamnant fermement la violence et espérant que les conditions d'une paix durable seront rapidement trouvées. Afin de témoigner cette solidarité, je vais vous demander, mesdames, messieurs, de bien vouloir vous lever. Et par solidarité et en hommage au peuple ukrainien, de respecter 1 minute d'applaudissement. Merci. Allez, applaudissements du public pour les deux équipes, applaudissements pour le WC Rytas Vilnius et applaudissements pour le soutien pour la SIG Strasbourg.
Pre-game tribute, the applause has taken place for the people of Ukraine, and now the attention moves to the game between SIG Strasbourg in the blue and Rytas Vilnius in the white. Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to Strasbourg, France. This is the Basketball Champions League. It's the round of 16 game between SIG Strasbourg in the blue and Rytas Vilnius in the white. SIG Strasbourg 2-1, Rytas Vilnius 1-2. Remember, you got to finish in the top 2 of the group to progress to the quarterfinals. Lenovo Tenerife flying high to top at 3-0. They'll be playing tomorrow night against Falcon Sombote, and coming right out and stroking it from downtown, Speedy Smith for Rytas Vilnius. So perfect start for the visitors from Lithuania. And banking it in is Ike Udino. Bua. And how about that? He felt the pressure. He was able to get the shot off. He banked it in, and one is coming at the line. Bua did really well there, knowing a good chance the whistle was going to blow. He just went ahead and put the ball up, and it happened to go in for him. And the big fella gets the three-point play. Jean-Baptiste Mai gets it over to Udino. Here's Howard. Howard off the front of the ring. Speedy Smith, and his pass, well, wasn't controlled well. Not sure who that was, batting it over to Radzavicius, and now Howard travels. So right idea from Howard, but he did travel. And sometimes, it takes time to settle in with a team. And certainly it's his first appearance. He's been with the team for a few weeks, but first appearance in the Basketball Champions League. Lessner misses from deep. Now, quick outlet pass. And driving in and putting it up and in. And scoring was Cam Taylor. Normantas into the corner. Rytas. And his pass intended for Taylor in the corner. So the ball goes out of bounds. Vilnius, SIG Strasbourg winning that one 76-71. And as we have a slight delay here for Rytas to tie his shoes. Now play has resumed. Speedy Smith brings it up the court. It was Bakavicius who played very well, 14.6 rebounds in that game. And for Vilnius, and it was Robertson, who's not playing tonight, who had 16 points for SIG Strasbourg. Good save by Bua. Normantas from the left. And here comes SIG Strasbourg. And an easy basket underneath for Ike Udino. Smith from just inside the elbow, and Udino grabs the rebound. Down low again, and same result for SIG Strasbourg, beginning it into that right underneath the basket, and Mitchell scores. Here comes Speedy, has the ball knocked away by Mitchell. And the foul by Rytas. So Cam Taylor bumped. Calling the offense. He penetrates, passes it back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell puts it up and a little short. Bua over to Speedy Smith, puts it up, and it's long, but Bua with the rebound, another opportunity. So the foul called will send Speedy Smith. Well, they're going to give him shots on that. Yes, they are. DeAndre Lansdowne checks into the game. And as you look at Howard trying to get on the same page with Lassie Tuovi. You got to know where you got to be, and that was exactly what Mai was saying. Listen, you're in the wrong position here on this offense, and there is an adjustment period when players join in mid-season. So Speedy Smith ties the game at 8 apiece. He's got 5 points. Quick pass down low, and Lansdowne is just checked in, puts it up and in. Interesting how Lansdowne comes off the bench for SIG, at least tonight. I mean, that is the ultimate weapon coming off the bench. Certainly the way he has played this year. He has been terrific. Lesnar misses from behind the arc. Quick pass, and SIG Strasbourg running. Goodness. Ike Udo trying to get the dunk, and then Mitchell goes up. And a foul has been called on SIG Strasbourg on Ike Udino. And that is number 2. I think he regrets not making that, because then he kind of leans into Speedy Smith and commits the foul. Okay, so the foul, the first one, was not on him, so he's got 1 foul. Bua spins, turns. Normantis, good. They could really do with him erupting tonight and having a big night. Cam Taylor, bounce pass to Mai, a little wraparound, and Ike Udino kind of, don't know why he didn't just go up and score initially. And now a technical foul has been called on Lassie Tuovi. So he felt like the foul should have been called. Let's have another look. Well, we can't see there because Mai is in our way. Here's another look. Well, from that angle, it looked like Bukavicius was just reaching in and got a lot of balls. So unless there's another angle, I don't see what the complaint is. Speedy Smith makes the free throw. Good Jonas checks into the game. And here he is. He's got the ball. Now Normantis and Bua. And Rytas Vilnius with a little jump hook from Ivan Bua. Lansdowne. Back outside. Cam Taylor over to Mai for 3. It's good. He just kind of senses the importance of the occasion. His team's perhaps struggling just a little bit. Wants to make sure he steps up and makes a play, which he does. Normantis. Good job dribbling. Doesn't want to dribble too much. But Bukavicius. Little kick. Boo is pushed by Cavalier. Here it is again. Well, I think it was a little bit of an exaggeration by Ivan Bua, but he got the benefit of the call, and that was why Cavalier had his reaction. Correa also in the game, guarding the basketball, number 70, and good drive and good follow, but it drops anyway. I believe for Normantas. And the scrap for the basketball. The fans not liking some of what they're seeing here, growing a little frustrated by the defense of Normantas with his hand on the back of Mai. So they did credit that last basket to Williams. Now Normantas goes out. And Bua also goes out. So Carries checks in, number 32. And Eletskas, number 10. Three-point shot. Correa not there. Mitchell brings it back outside to Mai. Mai high off the glass, and there was the tap from Cavalier. It was knocked away. He stays after it. Oh, good effort. I'm not sure who it was. Was it Williams who tried to knock it off the rim? But then the foul was called. Watch this. Oh no, it was Butkavichus that came in and did a great job of preventing it from going in, but Cavalier stuck with it, and here he is with a chance now to pull the team to within 1 point. This is your hard hat and lunch pail player in this SIG Strasbourg team. Well, they probably got a couple of them actually. Cavalier is definitely one of them. He just goes to work, plays the hard man's game. Here he is. Butkavichus gets to the baseline. Goodness me, are you kidding me? The reverse layup by Butkavichus. So the foul on Cavalier, number 2, and he goes out. Just stepped in front of Girgionis a little too late and has to take a seat. So an opportunity here for the visitors to put a little distance between themselves. And Strasbourg up by 4. Girgionis back to Williams. And Williams soars in and banks it in. And Lassi Tuovi has seen enough. He calls timeout with Rytas Vilnius leading it by 6 points. Let's go down to the huddle and listen to Tuovi.
We need to be tougher. Butkavichus, this guy, they went to the layup. Finger rolls in the paint. We have to stop them early. Don't wait that somebody comes help side on the weak side. We gotta stop them early. They went into the layup. 42. Taylor, 24. Taylor, 24. Here, we put so that Cam, you play because Maddie's playing 5. Cam, you play 4 on this. So Jordan pass. Gaylor loops around, gets the ball from you, Cam, brings the handoff for you, and Matt will make him a flare. After that, ball screen for you. Cam, you space out Trey here. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
So that was Williams' last drive, and Lassi Tuovi saying, listen, we got to pick these guys up early. You're not going to get help, or if you get help, it might be too late. Strasbourg also over the limit in fouls, so any fouls here at the end are going to put Rytas Vilnius on the line. Jordan Howard back in the game. Off to Taylor. Taylor pulls up and does not fall. Carries, going to work. Puts up an awkward-looking shot. And good reach by Butkavicius to Georgionis, and then Butkavicius goes in for the dunk. You're looking at a player that has just grown in this game. He might have gotten away with a little bit of a reach in there, maybe a little bit of contact. Tough no call for Strasbourg, that's for sure. And another miss from Howard. Had a tough first quarter, and it's an 8-point lead for Rytas Vilnius, who will now try to extend that at the end of the quarter with the last shot. Here is Georgionis. Uletskis, and his behind-the-back pass does not find the intended target. Carries. So Rytas Vilnius coming out and doing what they need to do. They take the early lead. They are up 22-14 over SIG Strasbourg at the end of one. So Rytas 4-4 at the line. One more make inside the arc. And here's a look at the best play. Speedy Smith came out and knocked down the open three to start things off. Strasbourg have led by 2 points in the game, but the biggest lead is what it is right now, 8 points for the visitors, who have scored 7 points off of the 5 Strasbourg turnovers. So that has not been a good development for the home team. And everybody's kind of chipping in for Rytas right now. 6 points for Speedy Smith, 5 for Ivan Bua, 4 apiece for Jarvis Williams and Arnas Butkavicius, and 3 for Normantas. Butkavicius, of course, talking about the steal department. I mean, they've only got 1 steal, but they have forced SIG Strasbourg into some turnovers and taken full advantage. So Rytas Vilnius with an 8-point lead at the start of the second quarter, and they've got possession. Shot clock winding down. Georgionis puts it up a full meter behind the arc. He goes down, I think, in the hope of getting a foul. Nothing called. Dangerous pass. And nice pump fake. And Howard with a little bit of a teardrop. Well, that'll make him cry if he can make some more of those. Georgionis again to the corner, but Butkavicius touch pass. Williams. They kept it alive. Terrific work by Butkavicius to get the basketball back. And Rytas, who's back in the game, has it. Rytas. Cam Taylor from the top of the key. Here's Jonas. Gets it back to Carries, who now finds Williams, and he's trapped. He passes out. Good job getting rid of it. Rytas from the wing, and that is another three-pointer for Rytas Vilnius. And Carries reaches in and commits the foul. So Carries and Bukavicius go out. Ivan Bua and Speedy Smith check back into the game. So got a couple of ball handlers out there. Remember, Lassie Tuovi already with a technical foul tonight, so he doesn't want to say too much to get under the skin of the referee. Howard bounce pass. Oh boy, Ike Udino just threw it right into the hands of Williams. Now Speedy Smith on the break. Howard dribbles behind his back to get away from the defense. And maybe would have done better to hold up, but they end up getting 2 points anyway because Cam Taylor hustled down the floor and the Rytas Vilnius weren't there to go for the rebound. Bua travels, just kind of picked up his pivot foot as he started making his move. This is Howard. I think that's what the crowd didn't like. And that was great work by Cam Taylor. In fact, Rytas was there for the rebound, but Taylor just took it away. Here comes Cam Taylor, bounce pass, and Ike Udino with the miss. And Normantis, he's fouled by DeAndre Lansdowne. Clearly Lansdowne, a player that his team is kind of crying out for right now, I think, to get going. He and Mai. So Lansdowne goes out, Correa goes out. Mitchell and Mai back in the game. Bua felt the double team coming, so he passed it. Strasbourg, France, where 2-1 SIG Strasbourg in the blue, taking on 1-2 Rytas Vilnius in the white. Got to finish in the top two if you're going to advance to the quarterfinals. And Speedy Smith puts up a difficult shot from behind the backboard. Now it triggers a break. And Normantis reaches in and commits the foul. Well, Howard looks like he's a little more comfortable in this quarter and starting to cause some problems for the Rytas Vilnius defense. Mitchell, oh, what a move. Decides to pass it back outside. Howard for three! And that's a much better shot for him because it comes in the flow of the offense. And Rytas Vilnius are going to call timeout. Want to nip the run in the bud.
Foul him right now. We are still in plan A. We are still in plan A. We don't fire nothing. We need to foul him, Bled. And no baseline. And no baseline, of course, Bled. Hey, first offense, two-side punch. Tanner, Uba, Margot, Tanner, Margot exits. Get it. Opa. Now inside. Tanner, back screen. Speedy goes, get his left, and we have continuation. We expect you to trap. We are open. Be good with spacing. Okay, bigger number cuts. Be patient on that. Stay in attack mode. 2 fouls to give.
Press break, guys. Press break.
Press break. No. Rytas.
Well, Mitchell had made that move, and it looked like he might go for the reverse layup, but he wisely passed it out to Howard, who was able to step into the three-pointer. And again, he's looked far more comfortable in this game in this second quarter. It was a little bit of a almost forcing the issue early on, but that shot pulls Strasbourg to within 4 points. Guarding Bua out on the perimeter, who brings it in, and Bua did a good job. Thought he was going to score, but the ball didn't drop. Howard, oh, look at that. And great defense by Speedy Smith. He just kind of moved his feet on defense, and Howard dribbled it out of bounds. And sometimes it feels like SIG Strasbourg just wanting to play at one speed only, and sometimes you just got to slow it down. Normantis. Here is Lesnar. Still looking for that first three to fall. Here he is again. Good. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And he finally gets one to drop, and the lead goes back to 7. See the second chance points, now 7 for Rytas Vilnius. Quick pass, intercepted. And Radzavic is on the break. And Radzavic is fouled, will go to the free throw line. Well, again, it's maybe a tough call there on Cam Taylor, who, unless he was in the keyway, but it looked like he was, certainly didn't go aggressively. Radzavic. Does seem like often you get the offensive player kind of rewarded for being aggressive, going to the basket. Radzavic gets the first one to drop. It's back up to an 8-point lead. Ike Udino was in the lane too soon, so another free throw call. Boy, you'd like Robinson on the left, Bohacik in the middle, and Yanis Moran there on the right. Just 3 huge absences for Strasbourg. And Radzavic takes advantage of the second chance and takes the lead back up to 9 points midway through this second quarter. Cam Taylor. And good hustle by Mai. Not able to get it. Speedy Smith. Clearly liking his team's position. This, you think it has to happen kind of with this Strasbourg defense. They do cause a lot of problems with opponents when they come out and pick them up full court. Tough pass, good catch by Bua, who bowls his way down low, and Udino had the basketball. Radzavic took it away, and they call it jump ball. So the possession arrow goes in favor of Strasbourg. Great effort by Rytas. Cavalier comes in, and really it's just hasn't flowed consistently for Strasbourg, and Rytas Vilnius. You could even argue they're getting better as the game goes along. So these are dangerous moments now for SIG Strasbourg. They cannot allow the visitors to pull any further ahead. Mitchell bumped down low by Lesnar. That is 3 fouls. 3 fouls on Rytas Vilnius in this quarter. Short, and Speedy Smith rebounds and runs. Ivan Bua. And Strasbourg did kind of a good job of forcing him out, and Mitchell flies in, misses. Great hustle down the floor. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. And Lassie Tuovi offering some encouragement over there on the sidelines. He likes seeing his team push it. He thinks that if the pace quickens, they might have the advantage. So Bukavicius comes back in. Boo is out. Also Jarvis Williams back in, and Rytas is out. Boy, what a play. Nice. Jarvis Williams is doing a good job tonight. Oh, nice handoff to Williams. Oh, he misses a dunk. Well, that was a break for Strasbourg, and then Speedy Smith comes in and commits to foul, and Williams will be upset with himself. And you can't blame him for trying to throw it down in a little bit of anger. But it is a missed opportunity. He's probably made that dunk 100 times in practice this season. And the ball goes out of bounds. Stay at this end, 3:15 remaining. Lansdowne back in the game. Udino turns it over. That's 10 already. You know, which players are going to be able to give this Strasbourg team a lift? They are just kind of going through the motions right now. Speedy Smith drills a 3. They go up by double digits. And it has just been their night so far. Timeout, Strasbourg.
If you think that that's the best defense, hands down, giving him this shot, not challenging with 2 team fouls. And we have a wrong, picture. Guys, we gotta lock in. The game is gonna be gone. We're making stupid things, but we have a lot of time, so step by step, try to get something easy going by simple. High pick, it's not very good. They go under, you end up here, and spin always there. Off screens, side picks. And here you have to take the shot. 5 seconds, you cannot throw it to Ike and escape. I need presence. Come on, man. Let's go motion side. Motion side. Then if you hit Trey, you can make another pick for him.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Well, Speedy Smith, the latest to punish Strasbourg, coming out and stroking it from downtown. He's got 9 points. 15 points scored off the turnovers for Rytas Vilnius, 0 for Strasbourg, and that is just stunning statistic, especially knowing how Strasbourg so often get things with their defense. You heard Coach Lassie Tuobi saying we've got to simplify things. Here's Lansdowne and the follow, and here comes Bukavicius on the break, and he's able to lean in and get the foul called on Mai. So it just goes from bad to worse for Strasbourg. Courier comes back into the game. Chavinas knows his team really right now has given itself a great opportunity to get a win on the road, but they have got to press home this advantage. And those missed free throws sting a little bit, but even so, he does make 1 of 2, and the lead goes to 13. With the bounce pass, beautiful play that time. Good cut by Mai. And Normantes with a bounce pass, and Williams doesn't finish, but it stays at this end. Just enough defense offered by Udino there that perhaps put Williams off a little bit on his finish. Normantes goes out. So it's Bukavicius, Smith, Lesnar, Gurgionis, and Williams. Gurgionis comes back in, as is often the case at the end of the quarter. Smith guarded closely by Mai. For three-pointer, and off the iron. Here's Mitchell. Goes at Bukavicius. Quickly pass to Mai. He launches, and he saw the shot clock winding down. Smith, quick pass to Williams. This time he does make it. Well, he felt the double team, so he passed to his teammate. Gaylor Courier off the back of the cup. And this Strasbourg team has really come out and struggled tonight. Okay, Rytas Vilnius have done okay, there's no doubt, but SIG Strasbourg are just not in tune right now. And DeAndre Lansdowne picks up his second foul. Lansdowne, just with 2 points tonight, has only taken 2 shots. And I think one of the premier players in this competition. Meanwhile, Rytas Vilnius getting layups. So they've got their biggest lead of the half right now. And it could get even bigger. So very fortunate, Strasbourg, about the free throw misses, and now they can have a chance to at least try to chip into this double-digit advantage for Rytas Vilnius here at the end. Quick pass to the corner, three-point shot, and Courrier misses, and they're going to get a shot here. Williams does get it off in time. They're going to count it. They will look at it. I think they will review it, but Gaylord Courrier missed that shot from the corner and then just kind of turned around in frustration instead of running back. Boy, that is close. But they have the benefit of the video replay, so they will have a look. And if you got the technology, use it. A good crowd here tonight for SIG Strasbourg, and players have just been flat. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see. Ooh, it is so close. They're going to have to slow it down. I can't tell. This might be the best angle. Ooh. Okay, they do not count it, so another break for Strasbourg right at the end. Even so, it's Rytas Vilnius leading at 38-23 over SIG Strasbourg at halftime. Well, 3 more threes for Rytas Vilnius and 6 more free throws. 2 more assists, 2 more steals. Strasbourg actually out-rebounding their opponents, but not by much. Each team with 7 offensive rebounds. So Speedy Smith with 9 points, Jarvis Williams with 8, Radzavicius with 5 for Rytas, Howard and Mai each with 5 points, Uno with 4. Well, that was the first promising move really there for Howard with the little runner. Little teardrop. As we look back at the best plays, Radzavicius hitting one of Rytas's 5 3-pointers.
Il y a également la boutique officielle de la SIG Strasbourg. La boutique officielle vous propose également un très grand choix de maillots, de t-shirts, d'écharpes.
Taylor scoring with the putback.
Goodies aux couleurs de la SIG Strasbourg, c'est entre la porte M et la porte A du Rhenus. Et puis le stand également.
And then Howard, he felt like when he made that 3, it might trigger something special, but Rytas Vilnius then came back and just kind of kept their noses in front. Lesnar hitting the 3, Speedy Smith hitting the 3. And Strasbourg have just been playing catch-up. And right now they are in a little bit of trouble here. They got to really organize And as their coach says, lock in if they're going to have any chance at all. That was a good play there. The bounce pass to Mai. But those plays have been few and far between for the home team tonight. Smith, knowing with multiple defenders on him that somebody's got to be open. Here it is again. He's got two. And then Mai kind of guessed wrong, thought the pass was going out to the perimeter, and that left Williams wide open for the layup. And that was a basket that went.
Now got it by Karanielskis. Finds Guerra, throws it down, and he gets the one. Oh, Frank Guerra, mi amigo. Muchos gracias. Frank Guerra set the screen, and then he said, bienvenidos a La Laguna. Right now, Dario Georgia. DJ Stephens now kicks out to Lukashov. Lukashov goes up, gets rejected. Well, Amita Brima, fifth block of the night. Get one more time. This is the house of Falu Osten. Amita Brima.
One of these teams will be there. You know they're dreaming about it. Alley-oop pass. Oh, goodness me. Elijah Stewart.
Garcia comes up. He's got Luke May ahead of him. Oh, it's a nutmeg, and Luke May lays it up. It is showtime. Baxi Manresa basketball. Garcia, look at this. The soccer fans would say Olay nutmeg, but here they'd say Sami Manresa.
Doe. It's a big shot. It's a huge three. Chris Doe has done it again. What a finish. He shrugged off Mooney. He sent up a three. He levels the game. And he'll get a chance to win it as well.
Depuis les espaces restauration pour vous restaurer, vous désaltérer, mais maintenant vous pouvez manger dans les tribunes comme avant. Donc n'hésitez pas à en profiter pleinement ce soir. Et puis on vous rappelle le prochain rendez-vous le lundi 14 mars 20h face à l'équipe hongroise Falco Zombatelli. Information, réservation sur le site sigstrasbourg.fr. Prochain rendez-vous, prochain match en Basketball Champions League également. La SIG Strasbourg recevra à 20h le lundi 14 mars les Hongrois de Falco Zombatelli. Information et réservation sur le site sigstrasbourg.fr.
15 of their 38 points they have scored after turnovers, the 10 turnovers by Strasbourg. And Rytas also getting a lot of production from their bench tonight. 13 points compared to just 3 for Strasbourg. And you know that DeAndre Lansdowne comes off the bench for SIG Strasbourg, one of their best players, and he has really not gotten into the flow at all tonight. Speedy Smith has been good. He's got 9 points. And Rytas Vilnius, who fell at home to SIG Strasbourg, don't forget, now trying to upset them, or at least get the road win. And really, in a game like this, you have to think about goal differential, because it is going to be likely, you would think, coming down between these two teams. Now, Strasbourg won the first meeting 76-71. And as it stands right now, as they trail by 13 points, they are in some hot water. If the two teams finish tied in terms of wins at the end of the season and they split their 2 encounters, that's when you go to goal differential. So Strasbourg do not want to lose this game by 5 or more points. No Giannis Moran, no John Roberson, no Jaromir Bohacic, unavailable tonight because of injuries. No Karaniauskas for Rytas Vilnius. They've gotten a real lift from Jarvis Williams. He's been good. He's got 8 points. And as bad as it is for Strasbourg tonight, it could be worse. Let's listen to Coach Tuovi.
It's about you guys. This lineup I put in. So, okay, Buba is posting up, but don't be now crazy. We can switch everything when needed. Got it? All right. First play L side, and let's play get, and they switch it. So when Ike comes, Cam and Trey are here. Jibe gets it, he comes to get it. We set the stagger. One guy goes to the basket, and when you go out, they will switch it. Ike will open. Jibe, don't now pick up the ball. Sharp pass here or here. They are here. But we don't have to talk about this shit if we start to get stopped. And pass the ball. Pass the ball.
1, 2, 3.
Pass the ball.
Début de la deuxième période. 4e journée but of sale de la Basketball Champions League.
Wojciech Liszka, one of the referees tonight from Poland, and you can hear the call to arms, so to speak. Let's play some defense effectively from Lassi Tuovi. If they can get some stops, get into fast break mode, they'll get some easy buckets.
On va les galvaniser, l'objectif c'est de remonter. On remonte au score avant le 4e et dernier quart-temps. Tout est possible grâce à vous, on est à la maison au Vilnius. Alors on va en profiter jusqu'au bout. Début de la deuxième période, 3e quart-temps.
And you know that Rytas Vilnius are very aware of the importance of the goal differential tonight.
Mesdames, Messieurs, début de la deuxième période, 3e quart-temps.
Okay, second half action underway, and here comes Strasbourg immediately getting into the break, and Normantis picks up the foul. So Speedy Smith with a turnover. And Mai was fouled. Now here is Cam Taylor. And Bua gets his hand in there. Ball goes out of bounds. Ike Udino. 15-point advantage. Not sure this Strasbourg team saw this coming tonight. Trailing by 15 at halftime. Cam Taylor steps back for two. It's good. Now they got to play D. And Rytas Vilnius will want to make sure that the momentum does not shift here early in this second half. Bua, though, has it knocked out of his hands. And Cam Taylor fouled by Tanner Lesnar. So 2 fouls on Rytas Vilnius. Who holds the keys to the comeback? I would have thought it was Lansdowne or Mai, but it might be Cam Taylor. Maybe it's Lansdowne. Here he comes, drives in, and he's fouled as he goes up. Speedy Smith, foul number 3. So 3 fouls in the first minute of this second half against Rytas Vilnius. In fact, it was Bukavicius with the foul. And Lansdowne misses. Wow. Just 1 of 4 at the line for Strasbourg tonight. And Bukavicius, good hands by Cavalier. Shot clock down to 5. Cavalier, I'm not sure if Cavalier can guard him. No, they get it to Bukavicius from the right corner. Oh boy, how about that? That is a clutch shot from the Lithuania international. Biggest lead of the game now for Rytas Vilnius. Udino in the paint. He'll turn around. Well, Udino might have gotten away with a push there. Tanner Lesnar on the baseline, missing. Mai quickly. Rytas Vilnius got back on defense, though, in good shape. Lansdowne again. DeAndre Lansdowne has not been himself tonight. Cam Taylor steps back, follows up the miss, and gets it to his teammate. Mai, good spot by Cam Taylor. Normantis open, good. Second 3 of the night for Normantis. Spinning in the lane, and it doesn't drop. Rytas Vilnius not allowing SIG Strasbourg to get into any type of transition game. And they look far more composed in their half court. Here's Bukavicius, good, another one. And Lassi Tuovi, okay, that was about 1.5 meters behind the arc. But he is not happy, and you know, from the very beginning of the game, SIG Strasbourg weren't ready. They allowed Rytas to get into it. Let's listen to the coach.
Spain is like, if we are not in the map. He's triple inside and taking a 3. And no, but he's quick.
trying to get over, but I got hit. Come on. Oh, man.
They help so much that you get to end up baseline. Don't go any more up on the motion. Your guy is here, so standing here, so cut and make a squeeze, down squeeze, so end up baseline. Let's try to get going. Let's try to get going. Bounce back.
Come on, man.
Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Chase. Now set the screen. Either left hand or right hand. You bring the handle.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that was the Bacavage's three. You saw that kind of awkward moment there. Lassie Tuovi was really taking his team to task, and DeAndre Lansdowne was kind of saying he had to switch. And Lassie Tuovi was just quiet, just mulled over what he was going to do, what his reaction was going to be, decided it was best just not to say anything. Ike Udino, he gets a couple of free throws. The best thing you can say right now about this game for SIG Strasbourg is they've got 16 and a half minutes to turn this thing around. But the bad news is, as Normantas picks up his third fouls, they trail by 18 points. And the bad news as well is the free throws. Nothing is good tonight for SIG. I mean, it has just been find a negative word and just say it. Lethargy, lack of focus. Now they're on the back foot and they're trying to get back into it. And Rytas Vilnius are playing with all sorts of confidence. Cavalier guarding Bua, who drives in and gets another one to go, and the big Bua takes it up to a 20-point lead. Cam Taylor falls down, gets rid of it to Mai. Cavalier, good job. He knew the shot clock was winding down. I mean, now you say it has to happen with the SIG Strasbourg defense. They have got to be disruptive against this Rytas Vilnius team and create some easy baskets. Look at the bounce pass. Great play by Mai. And not quite able to get to the basketball. Udino goes out. Mitchell comes back in. Mai goes out. Howard back in. Normantas goes out. Gear Jonas comes in. Oh boy, an open three for Speedy Smith. And Strasbourg were lucky there. They didn't get out on him at the last second. Now they quickly get it to Lansdowne, who does get out on the break. And finally, a fast break bucket for Lansdowne and SIG Strasbourg. And at the end of the day, this could be the game that decides their fate in the Basketball Champions League. Rytas Vilnius calling timeout. They do not want SIG Strasbourg to get any type of momentum.
Jarvis, Arnas, Inde, Speedy, and Buba. Quick three. So listen, Jarvis, you just stay in the corner this section. Inde goes, slips, maybe it's on the corner if nothing. Arnas twist, Buba pin down. Okay? This first action, next action, let's go 52. No, not 52, thumb up. Thumb up. So, quick three, thumb up.
Guys, they have 0 fouls, they're gonna smack the shit out of you.
Go!
Lansdowne and Strasbourg need more of that. They need to be able to get out and run. They need to get out on the break if they're going to have a chance to at least to cut into this deficit and to get back to about a 5-point deficit. See some of the fans from Vilnius traveling tonight to support Rytas, whose team has been by far better. They are about 15 points. So you got Williams in the right corner. Jonas now to Bua. Mitchell goes out on him, gets the hands on it. Bua, his pass intercepted. And the defense starting to wake up finally for SIG Strasbourg. Mitchell on the deck. Fades. Nobody goes to the basket except Cavalier, but he couldn't get to the... And Bukavicius now brings it up for Rytas Vilnius. Speedy Smith, another three, not this time. And Lansdowne this time fighting for the rebound, bats it over to Mitchell. Lansdowne thought about launching it. He wants to go to the basket. No, he gets it to Mitchell. And Mitchell puts it up and soft touch. Scores over Bukavicius. It was good defense by the Lithuanian. But Mitchell still made it. And it's back to 13 points. Now Speedy Smith. And the offensive foul called, I believe, on Bua. So he came to set the high screen and was going to roll. And now he has to go sit down. That's his first foul of the game. Speedy Smith also goes out. Normantis back in, Rytas back into the game. Jabinas has done a good job, I think, feeling the way the game has gone with his rotation of players. And Lansdowne leads into it. I mean, there's no secret. That man has to get it done tonight. He has got to provide points, defense, everything for Strasbourg. He and Mai, the heart and soul of this team. Here he is reaching in, the ball batted away, and it looked like maybe Lansdowne thought it went off Jonas. Have a look. Well, I don't know. Wasn't that clear. I think they probably got it right. Now the handoff, Howard back in, guarding Normantis. Doesn't want him to take a three, he does. He misses, took it under a little bit of pressure. Now Mitchell has the rebound. Strasbourg playing more like their old selves right now. Mitchell loses it, and then Cavalier gets it, and he's gonna get it done. How about that? Something out of nothing. That very easily could have been Rytas Vilnius going the other way. Jonas right at the elbow, and the veteran hits a huge shot. Good defense by Normantis. Now Cam Taylor goes from the baseline, takes a difficult shot. Great work by Lansdowne again. And this time, Cavalier goes up, is fouled by Carries. That was all Lansdowne. I mean, that, for all intents and purposes, was going the other way, but his little effort to keep it alive. Watch this. See, he just stuck his hand up. And Jonas and Cavalier were also battling away. Cavalier might have gotten away with a little bit of push. Look at this again. Carries. Oh, Carries did have the basketball, and he just lost control of it. And Cavalier now misses another free throw for Strasbourg, who have had a nightmare at the free throw line tonight. He does make the second. So as a team, Strasbourg now 2 of 7. Lansdowne trying to force another turnover, guarding Gurgionis. Normantas coming up on the 2-minute mark in the quarter. And, well, they passed it back out to Radzavicius. Gurgionis to Radzavicius in the corner. He's got to put up a difficult shot. No, he gets it to Williams. Great defense from Strasbourg. That is the difference right now. They're playing harder. They're playing harder, really, at both ends of the floor. So great work by Lansdowne. He goes out. All right, now he's going to catch his breath. And Mai comes back in. And the onus now really is on Mai, I think, to be that disruptor. Boy, Howard launches it from way downtown. And just like that, it's a 7-point game. SIG Strasbourg kind of resurrecting their hopes here. Speedy Smith goes in, puts the pressure on Howard and draws the foul. Fantastic play by Speedy Smith. I mean, what they have done really well tonight, Rytas, is when they put the ball on the deck or they're on the fast break, they make sure they get contact and at least get to the free throw line. So Speedy Smith takes his time and makes the first. With the complexion of these games, it can change in a heartbeat. And Speedy Smith makes both free throws. 11 points, his first 2 points of the second half. Quick pass and good defense by Speedy Smith, forcing the turnover. Here he is again, putting it on the deck. Gets it to the corner, but Cavicius. And a three-point shot. Oh, boy, that is huge from Normantas. His third three of the night. And good things happening when Speedy Smith has the ball in his hands. Mitchell goes at Lesnar. Boy, that is a very difficult shot. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish there. Obviously, he's trying to make the shot, but it's got to be a better shot for SIG Strasbourg. So another opportunity for Rytas Vilnius. Shot clock down to 4. Three-point shot from Lesnar. Wow, that was huge. And the lead balloons back to 15. They've got to hurry. They don't have much time. And a little runner. And boy, what a frustrating end to the third quarter for SIG Strasbourg. They had gotten it back to a single-digit deficit. Pulled to within 7 points. But now they find themselves trailing once again, 59-44 to Rytas Vilnius. 10 three-pointers for Rytas Vilnius, also 9 of 12 at the free throw line. Well, Rytas Vilnius, they know that SIG Strasbourg are not going to roll over. They're going to come out and fight and make a run. They did. But Rytas were able to battle back. And really, it started with Speedy Smith. He was, feeling the pressure. He's like, I'm going to beat him with my penetration, which he did. This was Cavalier as the shot clock was winding down. They were in the flow. They got this play to Lansdowne out on the break. You had Mitchell making that difficult shot. They had the wind in their sails. You had Howard hitting that shot. But Rytas Vilnius answered. And again, after his penetration got him to the free throw line, there he is driving, and then they zip it around on the perimeter, and they finish with the three-point shot. And then Speedy Smith again. He gets to the paint. It creates options. He's been probably the player of the game. So fourth quarter action underway here. SIG Strasbourg with possession. Courrier comes out and strokes the three. Well, he was due. He comes out and nails it. And back to a 12-point game. And Cavalier, that was Courrier's three-pointer. He took it with confidence, and he nailed it. Speedy Smith, here he goes again, and gets in, takes a difficult shot, but this time he charges. Great job by Cam Taylor stepping in to take one for the team, but that's only the second team foul. Speedy Smith. Three-point shot, and well, the ball bounced again, and then Ike Udino wasn't able to rebound it cleanly. One and two, Rytas Vilnius going up against 2-1 Strasbourg. Remember, goal differential could be crucial in this one. And the ball batted away, goes out of bounds. It'll be Strasbourg basketball. Here, look at this. Udino and hits it, and Normanta says it was knocked away. And now they have changed the call. And Normantas, well, his arguing or pleading paid off. You don't usually see that, but they asked for some help. They got it. 4.4 on the shot clock. Normantas from the left corner. Boy, how big of a play, a big sequence was that. Wow. They go from having to play defense to getting the basketball back and hitting a three-pointer. That could be the ultimate turning point in the game. Well, certainly did not help Strasbourg's chances. And Ike Udino were not able to rebound the miss. I mean, the important thing is they got the call right. So Courier goes out. No Bahacic, no Yanis Moran, no Roberson tonight for Strasbourg. You could say maybe a tad short-handed, but at the end of the day, they've still got the players to go out and get it done. They just haven't gotten it done. And Rytas Vilnius, as the game has gone on, they've been better. Now the ball knocked away from Bua by Udino, but the foul called. Just under 8 minutes remaining. Still a lot of time. Lesnar misses it badly. Ike Udino gets it over to Mai. And then Mai bumped. And that's second time Lesnar has been able to step in front, kind of barge into the ball handler as he crosses midcourt. Look at this. And the shot is good from Ike Udino. Jonas, long three, doesn't go, and swooping in for the rebound, Cavalier. And this time the foul on Bua, battling away with Ike Udino. Strasbourg is 2 of 8 from three-point or from the free throw line tonight. So even if they do get to the line here early, you fear for their chances of being able to make some shots at the stripe. Howard checks back into the game. So Bua giving Udino that shot. Here's Howard. .45 remaining. Radzavicius. Oh boy, that is a killer blow. Wow. A tale of 2 3-pointers. Howard's attempt breaks off the rim and backboard, and Radzavicius gets open and nails his. And the lead goes back to 16 points.
Don't practice it last week against Portal 5 fucking days. But if we run back and we are not on the same page, and we leave the shooter one pass open, it doesn't work. I know it's tough, but like the man-to-man, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We cannot handle them.
So we do every time then.
Still 16 points and 6 minutes. There's still chance, but now we need to speed it up. We need to speed it up. They foul every time, but they are soon on the bonus. So keep pushing, but you need to stop. We are 22 and 2 after every basket. 22 and 2. Now head early. If they deny it, if they jump here, Trey, push your man. Jordan, you here, Jibe, use it as a try. Leo, hammer here.
1, 2, 3.
If they deny it, they don't give it, screen your own to the high post.
Well, that three-pointer was the 12th 3 of the night for Rytas Vilnius. That's 7 more three-pointers than Strasbourg have made. It's just been a myriad of issues tonight, and overall just very timely contributions here for this Rytas Vilnius team. Driving in is scoring, and Lansdowne looking for the foul. And it's back to 14. 6:20 remaining. Uh-oh, same player, same spot, different result. But Bua kept it alive. It goes out of bounds. Bua fouled by Udino. Vilnius also in the game, number 10. You got to watch him. He's a good shooter. Bua backing up Udino. Takes a kind of a sweeping hook. Then Radzavicius comes in, gets the rebound, and I'm not sure if they've called a charge or he stepped out of bounds. Oh yeah, that's a charge. He kind of lowered his shoulder and went right into Mai. Somebody's got to come back and help out. And Howard. Howard steps back, and the two is good. So it's back to a 12-point game. 5.5 minutes remaining. And as Lassie Tuovi said, still enough time to get this done, but we've got to start moving it in the right direction. And they have forced a timeout by Rytas Vilnius. I would expect Speedy Smith to come back in.
Defense still 11. Defense still 11. Kev. Yo. Hey, Kev. We good with Kev. We were good action banner. He was open. And angle. That's it. Be good with the ball again. Nothing changes. Hey, with Buva, this shooter. Fake red. This is our plan A. Fake red. Everything was good. It was contested shot.
Hey guys, number 0 and number 9. Focus on them now.
We know. Keep us.
Well, you heard it. Number 9 and number 0, focus on them now. That is number 9, Lansdowne, and number 0 there, Jordan Howard. So just under 5.5 minutes remaining. And Rytas Vilnius, Strasbourg trading blows. Strasbourg with a 2-1 record. They won the first game, and now they've forced a turnover. Rytas Vilnius 1-2. But remember, the specter of goal difference in this game could be crucial. So the win by Strasbourg was by 5 points back in January. So without a doubt, Rytas Vilnius want to get out of here with a 6-point win if possible. Mai from deep. It's good. And it's back to 9 points. The deficit. They've been in this spot before, though. Speedy Smith is back in the game. And Rytas Vilnius have been able to come down and make big plays. And this time they get the ball down low to Bua, and he is fouled. Well, there were 3 players around him, and he was still able to get the foul, and I think that was a great call as well. He was definitely hacked. And Bua takes his time and makes the first. but does not make the second. So it's a 10-point game. Montes guarding Howard. Howard goes around, gets it to Udino, back outside to Lansdowne. They swing it. Howard from the left and rims out or rattles out, and they have called a technical foul on Howard for going down, trying to bait the referee into a foul. Watch this. And he thought they had called the foul on Bua. Wow. Yeah, I think he probably went down a little too easily there. So the technical sends Speedy Smith to the line. He makes the free throw, goes back to 11 points, and now Rytas will have possession. Speedy Smith brings it up. Rytas Vilnius just 4 minutes away from getting a huge win tonight on the road. And the swat, oh boy. Great play by Lansdowne. Tried to get it in bounds. It's one thing to block it. It's another thing to get possession off the block. And he almost did. Oh, great. Oh, boy, look at that. They almost had the steal, but it goes. Cam Taylor couldn't quite control it. Now they do lose it. Speedy Smith, and it's Miles 2-on-1 break. And Taylor drives in and scores. And it's back to a 9-point game. Could be a nervous finish here for Rytas Vilnius fans. Don't forget about Bukavicius. Well, here's the pass to the corner, and Radzavicius misses. And a quick rebound, and again a run. Here is Howard on the break, and the three-pointer is good! Wow! 6-point game! Can Rytas Vilnius close this thing out? They've got Bukavicius in the right corner. Speedy Smith, he gets it to Bua. A little jump hook. Oh, that was clutch from the big man. Cameron Taylor, and the jump shot. And Speedy Smith rebounds the miss. Oh, boy. Speedy Smith almost turned it over, and then Udino comes up, going for the steal, and fouls Bua. So Gear Jonas is going to check into the game. Everyone reviews something. Is it whether it was a three-pointer or not? It might be. We'll get a chance when we see the replay. We'll know what they're talking about. Whether Jordan Howard hit a 3 or a 2. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, it looks from that angle like it is, but maybe they have another angle they can look at. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a 3. No question about it. This might be definitive here. Yes, it will be. Yes. A good 4 or 5 centimeters behind the arc. So this is the time of the game when everything is magnified. Free throws, possession, you know, who does the ball go off of? Is the foot on the line? Everything is crucial. And Rytas Vilnius 11-15 at the line tonight. 12 of 16, and Ivan Bua has been in these situations a lot in his career. And he makes it to take it up to a 9-point lead. He only makes 1 of 2 again, though, just like his previous trip. 2:22 remaining. And Lansdowne loses control, gets it back, and ball goes out of bounds off of Normantas, who might have taken some type of shot to the face. Ivan Bua goes out. Jarvis Williams back in. And good defense by Rytas Vilnius, preventing the inbounds pass. That was Speedy Smith. Oh, Howard finds an opening. Good! What a mistake by Rytas Vilnius to leave that man open. Speedy Smith puts it up. It was long. And Udino rebounds it. It's a 6-point game, folks. Unbelievable that we're at this stage here. SIG Strasbourg have to be counting the lucky stars. They've still got a chance. I mean, to win, but also to overhaul that goal differential. Here's Lansdowne. Over to Mai. He drives in. He passes. Udino. Oh, he does it! It's a 4-point game! You just got to keep plugging away, believing, playing defense. Backing yourself. Don't give up. What a comeback. And Rytas Vilnius call timeout. Let's go listen to Coach Vilnius.
Simple press break. Simple press break. And then we go 12. We go into 12 simple, okay? Long offense, no need to run. Now with Buba we play 11 defense. No fouls to give. With number 0, everything over. Off ball screen, handoff. It's normal pick. Everything over. Honestly. Okay. Be ready to box out. Alright, let's go. Go.
Well, that was it. And Udino has been active. They covered the pass down low, so he had to pass it back to Udino, and Ike Udino hit the jump shot. He's got 4 fouls, but he's also got 10 points and 8 rebounds. Cam Taylor going to guard the inbounds pass. So Speedy Smith brings it up the floor. Both teams going over the limit. Rytas Vilnius will be over the limit with their next one in terms of free throws and fouls. And it goes down to Bua, and he has it, doesn't catch it cleanly, and I think it's going to be Rytas Vilnius basketball. No, I'm wrong. The possession arrow favors SIG Strasbourg. In fact, yeah, that was a jump ball situation. So the possession arrow just favored SIG Strasbourg. They don't want to just cover the points. They want to cover. They want to get the win. Howard goes between the legs and puts up a shot. What a shot that was! This man has been on fire. It's a two-point game. Speedy Smith drives in. Oh, Speedy, what were you doing? Now here comes Cam Taylor and Strasbourg. They can tie it or they can take the lead. Well, you know they want to get the basketball to Howard or Lansdowne. Here comes Howard. He launches it, and the ball falls. And they have called a foul on Bukavicius. This time, Howard, the call goes in his favor. Boy, you can't write this script any more interestingly. Look at that, the hand in the face. And this will be a better look. Well, we followed the ball, but clearly the referee deciding that Bukavicius kind of moved into it. If he did go down on purpose, it was a brave play, but he's got himself to the free throw line. And look at that. He is confident taking that shot. And the brutal thing for Rytas Vilnius is even if they go down and hit a shot to go back in front and win the game, they still would lose the goal differential right now. But now they've tied it. Lessner looking on for the bench, and the SIG Strasbourg fans jumping for joy. What a performance from Jordan Howard. 20 points. He had a rough start, but he has come good. Here at the end, 21 points now after those free throws. And Speedy Smith, what are they going to do? Just go for the win and hope for the best? Or are they going to try to score early and get it back? Nope, they're just going to play down the stretch here, trying to get the win. They're going to have to forget the goal differential. Smith into the corner. God! Incredible! Genzionis, the three-pointer. You can't make it up. Unbelievable. So the 2-point lead now certainly spoils the party for SIG Strasbourg, and they will advance the ball after this, so they might get a good look. Let's listen to the coach.
Cam, Vibe, Ike.
Which one am I? You got
Cap is here. Trey. Jordan, back screen to Trey for a lob. Cam, you loop around. After that, he can make a screen for Jordan for corner. And listen to me. After that, Trey, push your man under the basket. And Ike will pin down. So if he's not totally free to go there, Trey is coming up and Ike will open. 2 is enough. Up touch. Overtime is enough.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 6.
Well, he was open. They weren't going to give away anything easy, but they gave away, ultimately, something that was easy. Jonas missed a clutch. Ice running in his veins. Look at this. He was open, and Mai was running at him.
win is the first thing that you want if you're Rytas. You'd like to win by as many as 6 points, but at least if you can get the win, that's better, certainly, than losing. Now, can they get a shot? You heard him draw up the play. And lands down. And they get the block right at the end, and it is Heartbreak Hotel for SIG Strasbourg and their fans. What a game. Unbelievable. I'm not sure that they ran the play as they wanted right at the end. Looking at Lassie Tuovi's body language, but Rytas Vilnius wins it 73-71 over SIG Strasbourg. Well, just an incredible game of basketball, folks. Incredible. I'm going to say it one more time. Incredible game of basketball. Rytas Vilnius, it looked like somehow, some way, they had conspired to blow a 20-point lead. In fact, they did blow it. And it looked like they were going down, but at the end, they got a game-winning three-pointer from Mindaugas Girdžionis from the left corner. And that's for all you fans that made the trip down here to support the team. That's what they're saying. So they are going to have a very fun trip back to Vilnius tonight. You better believe that, or tomorrow morning, whenever they're leaving. It's always better for that long journey to go back home on the back of a win. And those fans that came out to support Rytas Vilnius tonight, they are certainly going to be happy. 13 threes, 5 more than Strasbourg, including that big one by Girdžionis right at the end. That was huge. The other stats pretty similar, although Strasbourg's defense picked up in the second half. Howard with 21 points, Normantis with 12. Smith, Bua, Udo Mai. I mean, again, you've got to remember, SIG Strasbourg won the first game by 5 points. So as we look at these second half best plays, you know, if these two teams are tied at the end of the season with the same number of wins and losses, it would be SIG Strasbourg that would advance on the goal differential tiebreaker. But they've each got a game left with Lenovo Tenerife, and they've each got a game left with Falco Sombote. So, and just an incredible, as you look at the highlights here, just Jordan Howard, you know, I was really unimpressed in the first part of the game when he started, but boy, did he raise his level. And even after, you know, having been judged to take a dive or simulation, going down in a bid to get the foul called from the left corner of the three-point shot, they gave away the technical, but then, you know, he was able to just rise above that. He didn't let that keep him down. He came out and just made big play after big play after big play, including getting fouled at the end. And just a terrific performance. But overall, in a way, you almost felt like it would have been harsh for Rytas Vilnius to lose tonight, as they had led for most of the contest. So perhaps overall, it's fair that they did win, but Rytas Vilnius, they will be at home on March 15th next week, on Tuesday against Lenovo Tenerife, and then they will finish up at Falco Sombote on March 23rd on Wednesday And the way Falco Sombote play at home, that should not be an easy game at all. But at least they've given themselves a fighting chance of making it into the top 2. You never know. And if SIG Strasbourg start as flat as they did today, or not locked in, and that was their biggest issue tonight. I just don't think that they were ready to go right at the end. I think they would have liked to have gotten to overtime in the end. It'll be interesting to see what Lassi Tuovi has to say afterwards. But yes, those are indeed the standings. Lenovo Tenerife at 3-0, taking on Falco Sombote at 0-3 tomorrow. And meanwhile, even though SIG Strasbourg lose tonight, they remain in second place because of the goal differential over Rytas Vilnius. Brilliant game, folks. Thanks for watching.